Hey folks, welcome back. We start our journey today in the Sea Shrine, which is very proper since that's where we set our telepoint to. Oh, you red sahags. Of course, short for Sahaguin, the stupid D&D monster with the really hard to pronounce name. Okay, so they're not technically stupid monsters, but, you know, the confoundingly annoying monster with the hard to pronounce name. There. You bet? You happy, Pappy? Not magic. Use the item. I mean, what I could do, if I really wanted to cheese it, which I don't, but, you know, if I wanted to, is to float with Doctor Who's float spell until we ran out of float spells. Then to set a telepoint, go back to the inn, get our spell slots back, teleport back to where we set the telepoint, keep floating on, and, you know, just repeat. We found something to sell. I just set a telepoint just because I was talking about setting telepoints, and I would be kicking myself if I suddenly needed a telepoint and didn't have one. Ah, stupid ghosts. Alright. Debuff the heck out of those ghosts. Give us armor. And sap half their hit points right up from the get-go. Oh, good job finishing it off, Doc. That's the button I want. Not this. Now let's check its stats. 12, 10. Okay. So, the one you've got equipped is better as a weapon than the other one. Not that you'll be actually using it as a weapon. Ooh, yeah, knock off 300 hit points right away. Well, this next one will be 150 points of damage. I think we'll take that. Alright, now statistically Nancy should live. Hooray! She made it! Way to play the odds. Alright, I just came from there. Oh. You ever have one of those days? No. Yeah, the lack of good armor on our dancers is a significant liability. All we need to do is survive the fight. Then we'll make a teleport. Well, telepoint. Teleport at a telepoint. There we go. Now we're getting some dialogue. Let's see, armor. It's 34 minus 1. Okay, so trade that with that, equip that, equip that, drop that, because that's junk. Alright, there we go. Actually, I don't even need... Hey, got the ancient knife. Don't need to teleport back to our telepoint. We'll just, after this floor, go back to the inn. Then from the inn, we'll come back to the telepoint. Why, yes, I am picking up all the treasure that's not super useful for us. Because we need to sell, we need to sell, we need to sell and make a lot of cash, you know. And so that's why I'm doing it. Can't carry, can't carry, and it's a slab. Let's check the armor we do have here. Opal, opal. Oof. That's 7,500. That's 2,500. Would an opal piece of armor sell for more than 2,500? Let's take that chance. Yeah! Well, it sells for exactly 2,500. Alright. Thank you. Same as always, no questions. Nancy just crouched down there looking all vulnerable. No, we actually want to keep that. You know, we'll just keep all those for right now. We got the inventory space. Alright, Doctor, teleport us back to the telepoint. Shoot. I forgot I set that telepoint. Okay, teleport us back to the airship. Now, from here, we'll talk to the dancer, give her the old knife. Right, we gave it to you. We learned the haste samba. It increases all allies' current hit multiplier by 1. Alright, so now we can have one of them buff them with a sword dance, and then a haste samba. David Bowie gives him 8 more points. Yeah. Looking fine. Okay, this is 22 damage plus 30 hit. That's a really big increase. That means I'm going to trade you that. That's only 500 gold pieces, but we have inventory slots to hold on to it. And if I recall, no weapon store here? Yeah, no weapon store here. Alright. Plop! Back into the sea shrine. Yep, set a new telepoint. There we go. I had them both drain some because I was just playing the odds that one of them would have been hit. Chance to strike first. You know what? Let's actually... nah, let's just fight. Ooh, ancient knife's got a glow to it. Okay, not so much a glow, it's just yellow. Sorry, folks. I misinterpreted a quick animation as something else. We're going to troll that troll. Oh. Quick step again. Ooh, I thought that would have wiped it out. I'm sorry, terminated it. You know what? If I don't set a telepoint, I get really ornery when I have a ghost encounter. Well, look at that, folks. Even I can call it sometimes. Now, I guess technically the telepoint does no good if I don't use it to go save. Oh well. Of course I've played this game before. I've played this game plenty of times before. Doesn't mean I'm going to remember everything. All right. Let's just slaughter us some sharks. No, new magic. There we go. Sometimes one finger is faster than another. By which I mean that the enter key is easier to tap because that's using my right index finger, and you know, right hand is my dominant hand, so that's how I explain that. Let's go here, we'll save our game. Great. water bell. Yeah, I hope it doesn't smell. Yeah, I just don't want any part of those things. No, we're going to actually Demi, because Demi will do more damage than just the staff will by its own. After the one Demi, then go to staff. Because staff will, on average, do more than 90 points of damage. Which is what they would take if we took half off what they currently have. You don't need me to explain math to you fine folks. Okay, the only problem is I probably shouldn't have done Doctor Who fight. Oh well. Oh no, it's a big eyeball! It's a big eye. Definitely not a beholder. Ah, that's the trapped tile. Son of a gun. Remember, folks, water elementals do not actually take extra damage from lightning like most water creatures do. They take extra damage from ice. So that's why I'm not using the Zeus Gauntlet. Well, if we have chance to strike first, we'll use that to try and get some healing for free. Hooray, it worked! That's a whole lot of monsters. Now let's let the Zeus Gauntlet rip through them. I prefer to get the Poultry Polka and Quick Step off before they all get to attack, but hey, sometimes you just suck on your initiative roll. Oh no, David Bowie's been poisoned. But that's an Alice Cooper song. But that's okay. I mean, I think I'm going to name this episode after a song by Queen. So, I'm not going to get so picky if I have something happen that's not technically a David Bowie song. Actually, no. You just sustain. I want you there so I can heal you and get that poison off later. I'm sorry, you only heard about get you off later? Oh, you and your selective hearing. Just because that's all you hear doesn't mean that's what you're getting. Unless you're a fine lady. Huh? But I don't think any truly fine ladies would want to be with a guy like me. It's the old Mark Twain thing, you know? I don't want to belong to a group that would have me as a member. And there's our second light axe. Now, trade that for that. Now both of our dancers can beat the snot out of groups of undead. Speaking of snots and groups and beatings, oh no, it failed! Your 85% dance failed. That's okay, it's only really important for the first round when there's 9 things attacking us. Oh no, now your dance failed. There we go, we won. We got plenty of spells. In fact, since we have so many spells, let's just avoid any fixed encounters in here. Alright, and armor. Trade that with that, and then equip that. Alright. No, these things have got a lot of hit points, right? That's just a demi. Get them down to half. Yep, that's probably more than you would have done with a Zeus Gauntlet. Alright, now we can just whittle them down. Whittle, whittle. Okay, I guess Zeus Gauntlet is doing more than the Demi did. Maybe that's just a bunch of good rolls, or maybe it's really that good. Okay, those were just a bunch of good rolls. Swallow your soul. We swallow your soul. Alright, those sea snakes have way more hit points than Zeus Gauntlet would take half off. It makes sense to me, okay? Stop parsing my grammar. Terminate the sea snake. Yeah, ladies will always be trying to terminate my snake. Enough said about that. Thanks. Just got to get our spell slots back for Doctor Who here. Hey, we also now have enough gold that we could pay that expensive dancer. What? She's just training us. It's not for anything untoward. Just showing us a few moves. Again, playing the odds that something's gonna attack them. And I mean, Jane could definitely use the healing. Nancy, not quite so much, but playing the odds. I guess it's not really important because I'm not going to the inn from here. But hey, I still feel good to have a teleport there. Everyone's looking pretty decent. Let's just have David chug a few potions. Alright, Valor Minuet. Quick Step. Poultry Polka. Yep. Check up our magic defenses. And you are going to compress time for yourself. Yep, and that's going to be more hit points off. Okay, let's see now. Let's fight, get up your bravery. Yep, increase our absorb. Market. Sword Dance. Haste Samba. Hide. And you're going to mark it again. Yeah, well, look at that. That was pretty easy. Wow, we restored the orb. Teleport us back to the airship. Alright, then we go south to Melmond. Dr. Oon will look at that tablet for us. We talked to you, right? Yeah. The slab will give us the answer. Alright, now let's just check here. Okay, we need to pay the lady 300,000 gold pieces to learn our level 7 spell. And once we have that, then we talk to the dancer back in Sonaria for the level 8 spell. Great. David Bowie. 1 Ruthlessness and 2 Celebration. I think they're all in Lefian. So, you know, we gotta go there anyway. And we'll just stop here, sell things, then we'll stop at the inn for the day. So folks, I appreciate you watching, however much of this you watch. Of course, you're not going to see this unless you watched till the end, so Yeah, there's that. But hey, as always, thank you for watching, and I hope you have a great day.